Well, what's going on, guys? Donovan with Team Tate Outdoors. Today we're pouring the porch. Guys are getting it all rebarred in, and they asked me to help out with the tractor moving some screenings, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some screenings, fill in some low spots. The concrete truck comes in about an hour, so let's get to work. Guys, let's go see how these guys are doing this porch here. First thing they've done, guys, we've got our measurement. It's supposed to be 10 feet from the porch out to the inside edge. You can see this orange rope right here. They measured it off. They've squared it off. He built the frame, okay? And he built this frame, but they're only wanting, you see that orange line going down that concrete? That's a straight edge line that they set up, level, snapped it, and that's where the 4 inches of concrete's gonna land, right there. Then, they ran the boards down using a laser level with this string line. They set the top of this 2x4 perfectly on the top of the orange line, all the way down. Then they staked these down, cut these in at a point, hammered them in, nailed them to the form, so that when the concrete is poured, the concrete won't move the 2x4 and it'll stay in place. So they've done that all the way around, and that same line that they leveled goes all the way around. And you can see that side, there was a drop in the actual land. In the laser level, there was a big gap, so we had to bring in screenings to level this off. And the snap line, the chalk line, runs all the way around the whole entire house. You can see it. And now what they're doing is laying rebar. So they're laying the rebar at the long length, and then also in the short lengths. And then they're wiring it together, just wire tie, twisted, pushed down, just so the rebar stays in place. And as they pour the concrete, they'll lift this rebar up so that it sits in the middle of the concrete, and that will give your concrete rigidity, but also it'll keep it all together so it can't just bust up. And that is some back-breaking work. A friend of mine, Tom Watkins in Miami, he used to tie rebar, and he told me about how tough it was. So this guy's back right here, that thing's on fire. I couldn't be doing it, so I'm thankful for him. Right? Back-breaking work.
Yeah, I've been off for about a month too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
So the screenings bring it all level. You can see how they pushed it right up to the bottom edge. Thanks, hey Val. The bottom edge of the forms, all the way around, and they're still working this side to flatten it out, because we want about 4 inches of concrete from this screenings up to that line right there. Yep, so when the concrete truck comes, they'll start pouring it and leveling it off. This should go a lot faster than the slab itself. This will pour pretty quickly. All right, well, we'll get back with you when we get the truck here. So the concrete guy just showed up, and I've got to take Snowy out. And Snowy wanted to eat some dog food. She always does. Come on. You done? Not yet. You're eating the very last of her dog food. You know that, right? Does that bother you? Does that bother you that she eats your dog food? She doesn't care. All right. Come on. Let's see if I can just set this up. Come on, girl. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just relax. Just relax. Hey, relax, 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 relax. Relax, relax, relax. There you go. Now you're relaxed. Okay. Let's go put her out. Now to go put Snowy out in the coop. Well, in the cage, really. She don't have a coop yet. Building it this weekend, I think. Then we can start, since it's so warm now, trees are starting to bud. Spring's upon us. It's time to get some chickens and get to hatching them out. So or buy some chickens and let them lay some eggs. And then let Snowy sit on some eggs. She likes to sit on eggs and hatch babies, so she's a good mama. Right? What in the world? What? It's a dead mouse. Where did a dead mouse come from? Huh. She's hunting mice, I guess. Look at her. She's on the hunt. Well, let's put Snowy away and we'll figure it out. You go. Go in there. All right. Let's examine what we got here. It's bloody. It's bloody. So that means something got a hold of it. And I don't want it stinking around here. We'll toss it over there. So, you know, I've been seeing a red-tailed hawk in here, but I would have figured that a red-tailed hawk would have got that thing and not lost it. Here, girl. There you go. Be a good girl. Be a good girl today. All right. Well, the concrete truck just showed up, like I said. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna watch the concrete get installed. All right, a little bit behind the scenes. This is my little tripod, my extra high, tall field tripod that I built to film things from above, like on time lapses, so you get that higher perspective. It works. Val, what do you think? You like that? Huh? You gonna be on that porch a lot? Huh? Hey, you gonna be sitting on that porch with me a lot? Huh? You're a good girl, huh? You're a good girl. Oh, come on now. Come on. All we want is my kisses. Huh? Alright guys, so now what's happening? Concrete truck showed up, the corner concrete, leveling it off. This guy right here, he's making sure it's all nice and smooth. He's using a trawl. And the more that he rubs it, the moisture, the cream comes to the top, slicks it off, and then they'll do a brush finish. They'll drag a light brush over it once they really smooth it out real good. They got a long pole. What's cool about this long pole right here is when you turn it, when you twist the handle, it turns it like this to drag, and then you twist the handle again and it pushes it up like that to push. So it's continuous twist and turn to push and pull. Over halfway done now. It's looking really good. All right, so the next step is they're going to be smoothing out the edges and giving that curved look to it right here with the trawl, and then they'll smooth all the rest of that back out and brush it. See, this is the rough edge, what it would look like right now. And as he does that, smooths it right out. That's how we make it all nice and smooth and pretty. Just keep going. Alright guys, well the last part is the brushing, and they've already did the brush finish here. This guy's finishing the last little bit. We had a second pour, so he's brushing out the step, or actually the ramp into the house. But you can see the light brush finish on there. Just a little bit of texture, just so you don't slip on slick concrete. But looks good. Well guys, we finally got the porch finished. It looks real nice. I thank you guys for watching today. Remember to go down there and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next video.